How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here with another episode of Supernatural. It's episode number 9 of season 11, and exciting times ahead of us because we are coming to the halfway point of this season. I kind of have a bit of a feeling where things are going to go for halfway point of the season. Just given the fact that obviously the main kerfuffle that we're facing with this season is obviously the darkness, with her being so powerful to the point where we know that she is God's sister. So yeah, that's a thing to focus on for this season. But of course, right now there has been heavy contemplation from Sam about returning to the cage, even though that Dean is like, well, we'll find another way. But it's what other way is there? There's no other way at this point. So it does seem like it is inevitable that we will have Sam faces demons once again. So with that said, let's get into this episode of Supernatural, episode 9, season 11. Let's go.
He doesn't even seem to be around. Believe me, I've searched.
Stop right there, sister.
Damn.
Beg for his forgiveness or face.
They are not the wiser.
Really? Gets annoyed, does he?
Uh-oh.
Comes and
But let's just say, he's not the only game in town.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God! Holy shit! She didn't... Oh, shit! She didn't just smite them! Holy shit!
Oh, honey, you wish.
Oh, hello! Hello, Lucifer! There's your sign. That's a little... Yeah. Go back to Lucifer.
Because it's crazy, okay? And it's not gonna happen. How many times do I have to say that this is a horrible idea?
There was a burning bush.
A burning bush.
Doesn't get more apt than that, does it?
Like in the Bible.
That's like a calling card.
There are bushes there, and sometimes they burn.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Oh, man.
Cage is a can of worms you do not want to open. I believe this conversation is over.
Is it? Currently, you know that the darkness is going to pound on everything, and that includes you.
Yeah.
And you had a shot at taking her out when she was with you, but apparently you thought that sucking up was the way to go.
And that didn't work out so well.
Oh,
Because she
shit.
chose
Oh,
you.
shit.
God's sister.
God's sister. He has relatives? I had that kind of leverage under my thumb and I let it slip away.
Can we focus
Yeah.
on the big picture here, okay? Can
Oh,
Sam
and that's the
meet
biggest
with Lucifer?
takeaway.
Or-
Oh, yeah, he's coming. Lucifer is on his way.
At least no one alive.
Wait, so only dead people get to see him?
Ah!
And this makes sense? To billions of you.
It is the nature of faith.
Even she is baffled.
God is the light.
And
And it
she
is the
is...
light that vanquishes the darkness.
Oof. Oof.
You tried to kill me twice.
What is
Exactly,
it they say?
no love lost.
Third time's the charm.
All angels to pull together. Put aside our disagreements and show the big bosses how to save heaven from being taken over.
God, we gotta stand up. We gotta
'Cause it's
prove
grunts like
ourselves.
us will get kicked aside. Our laps, guys. So spread the word. We get past our differences.
They're gonna get so demolished.
We stand united. And we move. Now.
They're gonna get so demolished.
Sister?
So much bravery, so little strength.
Deck Sam once it is.
Just what's in this cage that's so dangerous?
For me to know, you to find out, maybe?
Lucifer.
Alright, they're just throwing it out there.
Lucifer.
Do you see what's happening? All your favorites, all your chosen, they are suffering.
It's just really... Jesus. You're just really attention seeking just so you can get your big brother to come out and play.
And you think I'm gonna set you free? Do I look crazy?
It's like deja vu from the ending of last season.
Do you have unresolved issues with your domineering older brother and the abandonment by your father?
You know, just get back to work, all right?
Look, he doesn't need a therapist, and if he did, he wouldn't be you.
I promised Dean I'd call.
Promised Lincoln a fun night at the theater. Things change. It's now or never.
Oh, I mean, Sam can't say he didn't try informing Dean.
Is this where I meet with Lucifer?
What it lacks in ambience, it makes up for in security.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Suits you. Dark. Empty.
Fair point.
Fascinating. The utter contempt.
Well, it's not like
And I'm in
we're
the midst of
besties
sailing
here.
to Winchester.
Oh man, this is ambitious, but I'm here for it.
It begins.
It begins. Had to include that in the trailer, don't we?
You two, you're taking people's lives. You're taking their souls.
I consumed their souls.
You're still validating Dean's point.
They're a part of me.
Oh my, so you're holding them
In
prisoner?
that way, they live forever.
That doesn't help your case! Oh my... Holy shit! Sam's kind of breaking it, can't lie.
Winchester. My old roomie.
Hug it out.
My god. I've missed him. I can't lie, I've missed him. I know he's been in the cage since like season 5. We did see him later, but still, missed him.
Crisis.
He's so alpha, isn't he?
Jesus, she wants to jump him.
Material, though.
She wants to jump his bones.
Drooling. Get a hold of yourself.
To seek out you.
Get out of town. Seriously?
It's flattened. Oh my god.
Who'd have thunk it?
By me. Fearful that I would make a more perfect creation than he. So,
Is that the
he
truth or
had
your
nothing.
truth?
Virtually erased me. Passed down stories that I was a threat.
We'd like to hear his side of the story if he ever, like, wants to, you know.
He encouraged
Play pop.
religions.
His rules.
What if there were no rules? No
What if
pain,
there was nothing that people had
no
to subscribe to?
prayer. Just bliss.
Oh my god.
Equal to him in power?
Raw power?
Sure.
Oh shit.
Yeah, none of the experience.
Yeah, but once she
He's
does,
a master.
I mean,
strategist.
game over?
You want a vessel?
Shit. And he wants to be
Well,
reunited.
Strong enough to hold me?
Oh no.
Handy? And available
No.
now?
No. No, we're not doing this song and dance again.
Then what?
That's all you need to know for now.
Bold. Just, yeah, I mean, saying that is just... That just shattered. That's nuts. Shit. Was she really gonna try to take his soul initially, but... There's this! I mean, it will get him to, like... It's kind of apt, though, isn't it, in terms of Dean saying, well, you're God now, aren't you? Surely. And there's this whole thing of, you know, people having their faith in God, etc., etc. And because of the fact that, like, he did bear the mark, you gotta have a follower. You gotta have someone who... You gotta ensure that Dean has a little bit of faith, right? In the darkness, so...
Do you think God sent you to me? To get my help, which I only now just offered.
And that help requires me using you as a vessel.
Your visions were the word of God. You can't say no to that.
Shit. But it really makes God look like a complete dickhead further and further.
We will become one. Why wouldn't you want that?
I do love the parallels to this and Lucifer and Sam's interaction. Jesus Christ. Who could have seen that coming, guys? They're gonna try. They're gonna try.
I will smite you.
Maybe now he'll hear me.
I mean, this is the biggest attention grab yet, I would say. Jesus Christ, they went all out there. And barely left a mark, right?
Won't do it. There has to be another way.
Love it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no, 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 no.
Together again.
Oh.
You miss me? Bet you did.
Oh, shit.
You see, Sam, when the darkness descended, the impact on Hell was massive. The cage...
Who's not going to claim responsibility?
I was able to reach out.
Yo! Just to give you that little hope. Shit!
It was me. So I guess I am your only hope.
Oh no, Sam's... the tears.
It's never gonna happen.
Lower bunk? Where do you want to share?
No. No. Nah! What the fuck? Don't know. There's no way. There is no way you're doing that shit to me. No. And that's the thing, though, like, with, like, there is that, like, idea that Lucifer doesn't lie and all of that as well. So him just ripping away that, like, ripping off that Band-Aid and, like, taking hope away from Sam is just an absolute insane move to make. And now he's in the cage. And, God... Holy shit! This whole situation is fucked. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. See, that's the thing though. It's so easy for Liam, you can watch the next episode. Just like that. I mean, I could. But I've also got a schedule and I'm very organized in terms of like, okay, I'm watching this today. I'm watching that. Like I have to follow it. In terms of what I'm recording, so I'm gonna have to wait next week. Because otherwise, something's got to be put. I'm gonna hold off on this show and that show until next week because Supernatural got spicy. So yeah. Oh man. Absolutely insane. But that's it though. Lucifer is not a character to lie. That's not his shtick. But you know what he can do? That he's willing to subscribe. It's manipulation. And this is the kind of shit as well that is really appetizing. So it is the ultimate form of torment, isn't it? In terms of well, Sam doesn't have any kind of reasons to fear Lucifer's return. And you've got this whole situation of Sam believing that the visions are from God, and there is no reason to dismiss it. At the same time, though, I feel like for us, there was no proof that it was God. So it kind of works both ways, doesn't it? That there is no reason to dismiss that these visions are from God. But at the same time, I don't think us, the viewer, have any reason to believe it was God. And it just makes perfect sense. You know, someone who has, I guess, eons of, I guess, experience when it comes to the darkness and all of that. But also himself as well. Because, you know, someone with eons of experience with manipulation and all of that. He's able to reach through a desperate Sam Winchester. So yeah. And it's just it's just messed up. It is just really, really messed up. So, and that ending is because how do you escape this whole situation? Either Sam has to like remain in the cage and all of that. Or he's sharing with Lucifer. It's so interesting though, because there are moments in this episode where I am thinking, you know, it is going to be crazy if ultimately we go back to this whole shit show that we had with season 5, where Sam and Lucifer become one. I know that didn't exactly end well last time, but in terms of you know, with the apocalypse and all of that, but it would seem it wouldn't be that as well at the same time, because you know, the darkness would most likely be the one to cause any kind of apocalypse right now. So not Lucifer. So. But what about Michael? Because I know I keep talking about him, but Lucifer's going to get his own way. Like, say hypothetically, Sam does agree to let Lucifer share his, you know, vessel. It's going to get problematic real fast. So, what are we going to do? I don't know. So, yeah. But that's it though. We saw in the initial cage itself, not the one that Lucifer was in for at least a good chunk of the episode. You know, that was warded by Rowena. See, I don't even know if she has any part to play in this, because she low-key wants to jump his bones. I can't even say Loki. She was absolutely wanting to smash Lucifer. So yeah, yeah, but yeah. Well, as I was saying, yeah, with Michael though, he wasn't in the cage, so there's a little bit of tinkering with, you know, retcon and all of that, because we know that Michael and Lucifer were in the cage and all of that, so yes, and they were going at it. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to see what their conversations are like. But yeah. there is that whole situation of Michael, you know, I guess being we can't use Michael, so yeah. But unless there are like separate cages and all of that in terms of the cage, I don't know. Just in case they just tear each other apart and make a mess of, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, honestly, because yeah. And this is it though, like, it's been a long time coming, like, since the ending of season 5. So, and that entrance was just really, really cold, where you just see his red, demonic eyes, before materializing his, well, I wouldn't say materializing, but he was blended in the shadows, and then and then we see Mark. So, yeah. It's such a very cold entrance. Why else this whole situation is hot as hell, right? Had to say that. But, I mean, it just is messed up, this whole revelation about, oh, you think God was sending you those visions? No, that was me. So, and this is really going to put a slight in Sam's faith in God, I would say, as well. So, I mean, granted, Lucifer took any advantage he could in terms of manipulating his faith in God. So, yeah. He was just puppeteering things in terms of, oh, it's so cute that he thinks God is listening. So, yeah. But even, like, with the idea that God is absent through all of this, it will dent faith, won't it? So, yeah. But yeah, it was just really, really great stuff, this episode. So, yeah. Yeah, it was just really, Dean's gonna have a field day, but you can't say that Sam didn't try to warn him. It was just when, aptly enough, Amara intervened that Dean couldn't get the memo. So, did Amara kind of dig her own grave, potentially, by intervening in the call and all? Because you just gotta think, though, what would have happened if Dean wasn't held with Sam at that moment? So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, obviously, Lucifer is essential, maybe, to stopping Amara for good. So that's what I'm saying. Could she have dug her own grave by intervening in Dean's call there? Because he did say that, look, don't get too ambitious until we speak again and all of that. And Sam was like, look, I'm going to go to hell. But Dean couldn't pick up his phone because Amara was like, hi, boo. So, yeah, literally that. It's that. So, yeah. I mean, you saw that kiss. So, and not just that, though, but, I mean, there are parallels going on in regards to Lucifer and Sam and Amara and Dean in terms of becoming one. So, because Amara talked about that when it came to, like, you know, you bore the mark and all of that, and I am the original Mark, and, you know, together we can be one, and, yeah. So, she's trying to justify her story, of course, as well as the fact that, you know, rationalizing the idea that she didn't exactly kill those people in terms of the souls she's taken. She's, if anything, liberated them, and, you know, they're a part of her. So, and all I could just keep thinking about when Amara was talking about the difference between her and God, and how, you know, God has rules, whereas she would vouch for a more freer environment and all of that, was essentially absorbing these souls and freeing them from, like, their bodies and all of that, from, you know, everything that God has created in a sense. Because they would be shifted from, like, she would be taking care of them. She would be, I guess, nurturing them in a sense. So no harm could come to them, really. Whereas, you know, God says this and God says that, and he neglects you. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was just really, really, it was just really, really great stuff in regards to, the parallels, really, in terms of both Sam and Dean, having, I guess, the devil on their shoulder, because we know that Amara is the antagonist, so, they do have the devil on their shoulder, but for Sam, I guess this is a bit more personal. I know that Amara and Dean do have a special connection, but you just gotta think that this has been years in the making in terms, well, Sam and Lucifer shared a bloody vessel in season 5, so, yeah. But it is just really, really great, because the parallels are there, so, yeah. But, yeah, it was just really, really great, though, to see, just to see things play out the way it did with Amara and Dean. So, yeah. And the way she dealt with those angels. I mean, to be fair, I knew that those angels were toast anyways. When, you know, that guy who wanted to be a leader rallied everyone up, I'm like, oh, they're so dead. They're so dead. And they tried their luck. There was only 3 of them as well. So I thought she was going to let the last one go and, you know, give, like, tell him to give a message in terms of don't try your luck with Amara, but not even he got lucky. So, yeah. Yeah, it was just really, really great to continue the issues that Amara did have with, her brother. So, yeah. And it was just kind of low-key funny as well, in a sense of how she was trying to get his attention. So it is bordering to attention seeking at this point and all of that. But her beef is with God at the end of the day. She even said, look, these people are not my problem. It's God, really. I'm just trying to get his attention. So if by killing those devoted to him, it's kind of like if you ignored your sibling and all of that, say you're in a spat with your sibling, kind of like what we have here, you just give them the silent treatment. They are just trying to be annoying or whatever. And suddenly they start breaking a few of your toys and all of that, and they up the ante in terms of breaking a few of your favourite toys and all of that. I'll get you to react and all of that. And it's the same here, what Amara is trying to do, I would say, with God. So, yeah. But, yeah. What I really also loved about the parallels as well with Amara and Dean and Lucifer and Sam is obviously the pairings are very apt anyways, but I would say that the emotions that stem from both scenes really are telling in terms of like they don't want to go through with this in a sense. That with Dean, there is a sense of resistance, I would say, when it comes to like she was coming on to Dean as well, and she was giving this tempting offer. So yeah, but there is this struggle really for Dean to become one with Amara. So it's there is this idea of trying to resist Amara's pull, really. Now you got Sam, of course, who is being given the ultimate offer in terms of, oh, we can share again and all of that. And I did love the terror that Sam showcased. He was trying to be brave, but of course this thing has been like Lucifer has been like one of his darker periods, I would say. And to confront that demon, I mean, on the outside is just terrifying enough, but now he's in the cage. Not just that, though, but he's being told that God wasn't, sending these messages out. like, there was that moment where he just, like, teared up. He was petrified. So, yeah. So, it was just very, very interesting to see those parallels of, you know, with Dean, he is trying to resist, and with Sam, he is trying not to break, really, in terms of Lucifer's hold. So, because of course, confronting him again outside the cage is still going to do, like, he was trying to be strong, but yeah. So, yeah, it was just very interesting to see this episode play out, and I'm excited to see where things are gonna go for Sam. Is he gonna share in all of that? I don't know, but yeah. Like I said, I feel like Rowena did have some kind of plan to play when it came to Sam in the cage and all of that. I mean, again, she was like, okay, we need to go. Okay. And not just that, though, but again, she had the freaking hots for Lucifer. So, yeah. And plus, she probably wants to get back at Sam for, you know, the whole... Well, not just restraining her in this episode, I guess you could say, but also the whole debacle with the Book of the Damned. So, yeah. But, phew, insane episode. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you could also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!